Hello my friends, welcome to today's video. This is a fix and modify golf carts video. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be installing a 38 4-volt lithium battery in our EZGO Workhorse. So I'm pretty excited about this. We've been driving the Workhorse around for a while and it's a really fun cart. So let's unbox this bad boy. All right, let's check this bad boy out. We've got a box in a box. Let's open this bad boy up again. Now we've got something here. Here's your manual. Wow, check that out. It's in a sealed plastic case with a nice, really nice zipper deal on there. Sweet. Post bolts here. There she is. Oh, 38.4. So this is for a 36 volt golf cart. Sweet, check these handles out. Those are nice. All right, let's see what kind of paperwork we got with this bad boy. You got your service card, quick start guide. Your batteries always come not completely charged. So you got to charge them up before you use them. We're just going to install it and charge it with the solar panel on the golf cart. 39.1, flashing between 2 volts. That's just right around 50% charge on this. You got your manual. Now this is got all your specs and everything you need in here. What I think is interesting, it has 2 different ratings. You got your electric cart, 5,000 watt discharge, and for energy storage, 7,680 watts. So it's rated for a higher capacity as a storage. But we'll see what it can do. We're not going to do any like hookup loads and test it and stuff like that. We're going to put it in a golf cart and test it by climbing a mountain. That's how I test batteries, see if they can do that. You get a little booklet with a whole bunch more information in there. Some stickers. There we go. This is a 2003 EZGO Workhorse that we're going to be putting the battery in. I installed a solar panel on here a couple weeks ago. It's working really well. Let's see what we got here. Look at those. Some good old Trojans. These are what you would call top of the line lead acid batteries. I've seen people blow these out in a year because they didn't maintenance them. So that's the good thing about lithium, zero maintenance. Let's get these bad boys ripped out of here. I've got all the bolts off. Now I'm going to pull the cables off. I've disconnected the charge controller, so we've unhooked our solar panel power coming in. Now we're going to pull these off. This is the thing about lead acid. Just look at all that corrosion. I pulled all these off and cleaned everything just a little while ago. Now this cart, I'm pretty sure it does not have a drop-down converter, a buck converter. This is should be the 12-volt supply. So we pull all these. All right. Get this off, then we'll start pulling batteries. Here we go, batteries. Now that the batteries are out, we're going to weigh them. I always like to weigh the lead acid and the lithium I'm putting in because a good weight comparison. 64 pounds. So that would be 384 pounds of lead acid. Now we're going to replace it with 65 pounds of lithium. Wow, just a pound heavier than one battery. So we're going to drop 319 pounds of weight out of this cart by putting this battery in. I'm really thinking that 2 of these would be what you'd really want. Let's drop this in and see how it fits. I've gone ahead and washed this all up. It had a lot of corrosion and battery acid all over the place. See how that goes. Now it looks like it's a good fit, except for these brackets are in the way. Lengthwise, a little bit shorter. Yeah, I'm gonna grind these off and then probably put it back here. Gonna be awesome. There you go. Easy peasy. There you go. Ground those out. Good fit. Fits pretty snug side to side. You room back and forth like this. That's good. I'm telling you, this thing needs 2 batteries in here. I think it'd be awesome. I think on flat ground, 1 will be good. But I think hill climbing, really think you need 2 of these. But we'll see. So here's my plan now. I'm going to clean these up with my wire brush here. And then I'm going to paint these because they've got so much corrosion from those lead acid batteries. Just, it's nasty. So I'm going to clean it, paint it, and tomorrow I'll drop the battery in and hook it up. So catch you in a bit. Paint is good and dry. We're ready to drop this battery in. Here we go. Nice thing about this battery, it's nice and light. It's gonna be pretty cool. This battery right here, $799 right now. Pretty good buy on it, and that's on Amazon. Go ahead and check out the description below the video. I will have the link for this battery. I'm not gonna go over a lot of specs on the battery because I'm just gonna test it on the mountain, and that'll be way more fun than going over specs, which you can do on your own by checking out the link. Time to hook this bad boy up. Now this is very important, but you want to clean all your connections. Can't stress that enough. There's so many times I pick up golf carts and they have problems with them, their batteries or this, that, and other, and it's just a dirty connection. Especially with your lead acid, you're just going to have problems. But these should stay clean. You want your biggest wire first. This is the controller. I'm going to put the controller on here, and this one is the battery charger, which I'm not going to be using. I could use, this cart came with a really nice aftermarket programmable battery charger, so that should be able to just program for that. You stack these up. There's a positive from the solar. It comes with a extra washer in case you don't have a lot of terminals going on there, because these will bottom out, and so you might need the extra washer. I don't think I'm going to need it because I've got a lot of terminals going on here. Guess I was doing that backwards. Actually, put it on the bolt first and then put the bolt on. That's how you do it for real. All right. Negative. So we want the controller first. So this time, I'm just going to take the bolt. I'm going to stack it up opposite way. I'm going to start with my solar. Put the solar on the bolt, battery charger on the bolt, this power deal that goes to something, and the controller. I like to hand tighten these on with a ratchet rather than using my rattle gun, just so I can feel how that's working. Really don't want to strip those out. It's a 13mm socket. These are an M8 bolt. Get that perfect snug. Everything just feels good. Okay, so yeah, I did not need these. Got these fancy little caps. How fun is that? I've got the solar panels hooked up. We're charging at 2.6 amps. They recommend charging this battery at 20 amps. It can actually handle up to 100 amp maximus, which is insane because that's 3,800 watts going into it. That's maximum. The default on these is for lead acid. Now it's set at 43.2 volts for the lithium. That's what the booklet says to charge it at. On the Lifetime website, they do have a bracket that can go on here to hold your battery down. It looks like universal. I don't have one of those. I'm just going to strap it for now. The cart will run just fine, but I did not have any 12 volt power. And just like I suspected, this is the 12 volt. These older carts, what they did is hooked up 2 of the batteries, and that's how you got 12 volts. But it's really not that great. That's what I noticed on my club car, is that as you drove, your voltage went down, your lights would flicker. So everything was flickering all the time. Even with lead acid, I recommend putting in one of these. This is a DC to DC drop down converter. It's also known as a buck converter. I've got one in my club car and it's just been phenomenal. I've run voltage in there anywhere from 17 volts all the way up to 52 volts. And this has had a constant 12 volts coming out to my lights and everything, which is awesome. I'm going to do a separate video on installing this. It is hooked in with these clamps, and so I do have lights. It is rated for golf carts. 200 amp continuous discharge, 650 amps for a second. Your lithium iron batteries, they're just amazing. Now anybody that's worried about them catching fire and stuff like that, that's not the lithium iron. Lithium iron is stable. It's lithium ion phosphate batteries. Those are the ones that are going to catch fire. They're a little bit lighter. Power comes in a little bit faster and out a little faster, better capacity, but they can light on fire. This one, nope. And the cycles on this, crazy. When you compare this to lead acid, you know, lead acid, first charge, they start degrading. This one, you got 4,000 cycles and it'll still have 100% capacity. 15,000 cycles, you'll still have 60% capacity. You know, it could be the last battery you ever put in a golf cart. We'll see. Time will tell. I'll know. You know, 10 years from now, we'll see which batteries are still around for sure. But I think for the money, it should be a great battery. We'll see how it does on the test. We're going to climb a mountain and we'll see how many amps we really do pull out of here. So there you go. Okay, so this battery does not have Bluetooth capabilities. The big battery in here, this is a really top quality. That's a $2,000 battery there. That's got a lot of features in it. Once I put that in, I haven't used this smart shunt since then. So I'm going to pull the smart shunt out. I'm going to install this on the EZGO for our test drive, because that'll show us exactly how many watts, amps, everything we're using as we climb the mountain. So that's going to be awesome. All right, so we will be taking this on a test drive as soon as this battery charges up. That'll be a separate video and it's going to be awesome. Look for it. All the filming today was done on a Insta360 Ace Pro 2. This is our first video with it. I think it's a really good camera. Thank you everyone for watching. Catch you all in the next video.